Hey everybody, it's Mike from Growtopia, and yes, it is finally official. The sign that I bought has finally came in. I am loving it. Growtopia, 1776, a nice little windmill and some grass. Anyway, so let's head over to Growtopia. So what have we been up to these days? Well, obviously, between the wood chips and I'm playing with a new feature on my phone, we actually ended up moving in the potatoes. We actually took a blueberry plant that was off by itself. We put it in here. The discoloration of the leaves is actually due to a lack of fertilizer. Now, we have some eggplants down here. We got some corn, late corn, golden Batham, growing over there at a nice, great angle. The heavy rains that hit us in Long Island, New York really didn't do shit to me because my ground is actually all natural. Meaning my property is not man-made. It's just a house built on top of many layers and layers of dirt and soil and rocks and stones, and it makes it hard to do stuff. But you know what? My house didn't float away, so I guess I don't want to, I don't want to be mean to people who lost their shit, which really sucks. But make sure you know what your house is sitting on. So our tomatoes on our older section. The older tomatoes on Tomato Street are slowly winding down. And we're getting some big boys here and there. None of them I can grab right now because I brought a lot of them inside. Especially when they started turning, they get like the yellowish before they start turning red. I bring them inside so it kind of gets the plant to keep going. Use the rest of the plant. But our tomatoes that are running on Tomato Boulevard, they're still freaking cranking, which is great. And we got a bunch of other stuff. So I'm out here right now trying to harvest some stuff right now. And I just want to bring you guys out here to show some stuff to you guys. So I got a lot of weird stuff going on here. So I got scallions, I got onions, I got peppers and hot peppers, I got cucumbers, I got sunflowers. I know it's got a weird close-up of my face here going on, but I'm trying out this new feature on my phone so people can see my reaction. Look at this. We got a cucumber that's just grabbing onto the end of this guy right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip it here. You guys can see it. And I'm going to eat it. Scallions are fucking awesome. So we got some steak tonight for dinner. I'm going to just come in here. I've got another nice little scallion. Just go in here and snip it. And snip it. And snip it. And what's good, when you come down and you snippy, all your nice fresh herbs are at your fingertips. And I love coming out here. I love just sitting out here and just watching and looking at everybody. And I just kind of, because everybody's got tags, so I can actually see, who is what. Because the last thing you want to do is mess around with who you don't want to mess around with. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, how do you tell your bell peppers from your jalapenos? I mean, it's pretty obvious if you ever had a jalapeno. But down here, in this little forest down here, you see this little purple flower? Little purple flower. That's a dragon tongue bean, and it's a purple long bean. And I got them out through here, so they're just kind of crawling around. I've been calling them crawlers. Along with my melons and my watermelons, I've been crawling. Nobody really produced them yet, but I know they're getting close to it. So that's why I'm out here. I just want to grab some fresh veggies and stuff just for tonight's dinner. I did it last night. We had some nice kale. Not kale. We had nice radish leaf. We're going to grab that today. We're going to throw you down here. You guys are going to be looking at the board, but that's fine. I just want to go in here and grab some of my lettuce. That's just kind of a little hidden back here. I don't need a lot, just a little bit. Grab some of my lettuce from this guy. He's going to need a little bit more time. I got a basil back here, so I'm going to just grab some tops of these basils here. Just grab it like that. That's pretty nice. Oh, God, that does smell good. Got a sweet pepper growing up in there. And I got a little bit more of my scallions. Just going to grab another scallion. That's it. And if anybody thinks I actually don't eat my scallions, I know I like to say this all the time, but because I also love eating. Homegrown scallions. There's a nice onion to it. comes on very. I'm a hot pepper guy, so I can tell you how stuff is. I love jalapeno. I love habaneros. I love Scotch bonnets from Jamaica. I'm a weirdo. I'll do Carolina Reaper. But for onion for this, it's like slow coming in, but it's nice. It's got a nice waterness to it, and it's like biting into an onion, but I'm not crying. Although I don't cry when I cut onions, I don't know why. Alright, let's move down. So, got our carrots growing over here. And these carrots were 722 of 24. So, they might be ready almost soon. I don't want to pull one out. I almost do, but I don't. I'm trying to figure out, like, if I was to pull a carrot out, which one I don't want to do. Well, this is a weed. I'm going to get rid of that, which we got only the head of it. But, like, you can almost tell when you look at this right here, it's too small down at the bottom to pull it out. So probably in a few days. It's like a perm, you just gotta play with it. Alright, let's mosey on down here. We got some more lettuces. Of course, these lettuces, they did good, pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. They were surviving the storm. They were doing their best. And they do grow a lot bigger if I would stop cutting them. But because I do love how sweet they are, how small they are, it is great. And being I have tons and tons of seeds for the lettuce, it really doesn't matter that I cut my lettuce way too early. Oh my god. It's fucking awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Look at it. I got a scallion coming through a hole of a plant. That's what are you there? What is growing on here? We have like a tomato plant that's being molested by a, what is that, cucumber plant. We got a scallion going through the hole of it, of a leaf. I mean, shit, who made the hole first? Obviously the scallion did. Oh, we got a rogue tomato clip. We gotta grab that, put it in our pocket. Oh man, there's so much going on over here. And we have a pepper plant back over here, as we've showed before. And I harvested peppers the other night. Here's another pepper. These are bell peppers. There's one right there with a tomato plant right next to it. So yes, I got my tomatoes, my cucumbers, my bell peppers, and my beans, and my lettuces, and my carrots all together in one spot. And my zucchini over there, which we transplanted. Oh, God. I got wood chips in my knees. And you can actually go barefoot on your wood chips. Although mosquitoes been eating shit on my ass. Oh, what do we got? Here's another dragon tongue bean over here. Actually, I want to jump to the other side so you guys can actually see it. So if you've never grown dragon tongue bean like myself, you're not really going to know what to look for. It takes kind of like a little while for it to actually start finally, doing something. And if you look right here, come on, autofocus. Focus, phone. Trying, everybody. I have to grab from the other side. Earlier today, it was actually sticking outside the fence. Now it's actually on the inside of the fence. So it's a whole different situation. Or story. Make sure you have a spot to put your foot. If you look at that flower. Phone. 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 Come on! Sound like Peanut from Jeff Dunham. Let's go already! Oh my god. There we go. So you can see how it's like a pinkish, whitish hue. It's just about time before it actually turns into the bean. And then it turns, I think it's like purple. Because it actually, yeah, the dragon tongue bean is like a purple bean. So, I can't wait for that. I'm really excited. Alright, so I keep trying to like fold my phone over in half. Our zucchini that we transferred is getting a little bit more zucchini-y. It's got a little bit of, Little something, something, something going on. Got a tomato plant kind of in the midst of it as well. Got some jalapeno. Got a yellow pepper plant just hanging out here below it. Got a snow pea, orange pepper. We got some beets. Now, the problem is the beets really didn't take off that are in this row. And I will never soak them again. So if you want to soak your beets, that's all on you. But I would say I would not soak my beets because the last time I didn't soak my beets, I was in better shape. And you guys will see my non-soaked beets. And these were soaked at 7:29 when I stuck them in the ground. So they were soaked for 24 hours, and at 7:20 on 7/29 of 2024, I put them in the ground. And that's it. And here's other ones that have yet to take off. But yet my radishes and my turnips are doing fine. So I would say don't soak your seeds. But it's up to you. I mean, here's another beet, a 7:29 soaker beet. Nothing happened. So, oh God, I'm burping on you now. I got another sunflower that's about to pop a doodle. This guy. Oh my God. Can't wait. I know, a little bit, but it's all right. So we're gonna jump down into here. We have a nice borage starting down there with a yellow pink plum. Oh, it says a yellow plum. It's a yellow plum tomato plant. It's about to take off. This guy is a black beauty, or black creme. I don't know why I said black beauty. In our land of everybody else, see now, I'm just gonna toss this down here. If you look down here, okay, look at the Swiss chard right there. We're gonna grab some of those guys. Actually, we'll grab one right now. See how it tastes. I've never had Swiss chard. It's almost like a lettuce. I would always say it's like a mix of like a kale and a lettuce, but more on the lettuce side. Another one of our beautiful boys here. And just break them off. So, this guy was grown from a seed that was non-watered. And I got a big leaf on it. And you can eat the leaf, obviously. It's got like a very nice earthy tone. Those two guys are watermelons. In case you wonder what watermelon leaves look like, they look like that. This is a honeydew melon. So, I have a bee who's been very active in here. Or a few of them. And apparently, the activity has gone up. So, there's another one. I'll grab a couple of these guys here. Just grab them the right way. You can break them off and put them inside. Not taking everybody. And I'm not even venturing that way because nobody will see the footage of my phone when my plants decide to attack me. But these guys have been taken over. Oh my God. Look at this in here. I gotta get like a little tiny RC car. Look at this flower. There's so much alive in here. I mean, this guy, I'm gonna get down to the tag, is a zucchini. Zucchini round. It's a round zucchini that's in here. We got winter squash. We got a peanut plant that's hidden in the monks. We got basil that didn't take off. I can't imagine why. Another zucchini back there. We got another squash. I mean, look at all the heads. A lot of head. Oh my God. It's awesome. I said, I'm afraid to go that way. Here's another beautiful one. These leaves, they're so good. Nice, earthy. Tomato plants. I'm losing my voice. Look at these guys. It's a Cherokee tomato. Radishes kind of got a little stalemate. What is this? Yeah, borage. There's the other sunflower that died out. The basil. All my basils I'm bringing in. These guys I don't really want to harvest them. This is a Thai basil. A little more cinnamony. Look at these guys. Oh my god. We got melons. Yellow canary, which is this guy. He's listening to me. He's running that way. I trimmed my raspberry back and look at the new growth on it. It's awesome. I know my phone's like starting to lag. I don't know why. We have a cantaloupe, which is coming this way. The cantaloupe is going over here. It's grabbing onto the wood mulch. These guys, they're running rampant. You know, they're seeing the tomatoes on the strings, and they're just like, hey, I want to get in on that. I'm just going to carefully step in here. More cantaloupe, more melon, yellow melon, some zucchini squash, some spaghetti squash. This tomato's trying to attack me. This guy in here. Oh my god, look at all those heads. Look at all those heads in there. Anyway, guys, so this is Mike over here at Growtopia. I got to get out of here before the plants try to take me away. But get out there and grow something, and harvest some good stuff, and enjoy your life in the backyard. And don't forget, a lot of your brassicas actually do need a shade cloth. So this is my brassicas under my shade cloth right now. I'm going to jump down in here for a quick second. So we have Brussels sprouts that are running through here. We've got some cabbages that are going through here. We've got some other lettuces. Here's another young lettuce that's down here. We have another cabbage that's over here. And they like the shade. Ever since I put the shade cloth on, they went up. Of course, we got some nibblers that grab those guys, but that's fine. Another nice little experiment out here in Growtopia. So get out there and grow something and harvest your own food. And one advice, don't let your melons try to attack you. And actually, they won't actually harm the tomatoes because they're just going to want to grow up because they're a little viney. It actually works out great because when the bees are in the vicinity of them, the bees will pollinate. And I've been watching a bee who will go from the tomatoes, the zucchinis, the melons, the watermelons, back to the cucumbers, over to the tomatoes. It's great. I love it. Anyway, everybody, enjoy the rest of your Thursday afternoon. This is Mike over here at Growtopia. And thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. Hope you got something. Sorry about the camera lag. That's something I got to figure out. Maybe it's because I'm very low on battery power, and I just wanted to come out here and show you guys something cool. So, later.